Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm bringing you today another Rae wig which I'm wearing in another colour. Now I love this Rae wig, it's from Rene Of Paris, it's really beautiful. I love the curl pattern in this as well. And out of all the Rae colours I've shared, I love this the best. This is Plumberry Jam. And in the last video, I talked about my experiences buying this wig online and the do's and don'ts and the good and the bad. And in the video prior to that one, I did the full review on this wig. So if you like this wig, or if you love the colour and you just want to see the colour on a shorter style, make sure you check that out too. But today I'm going to be bringing you Rae wig, the wig I'm wearing in another colour. And I know that they are kind of discontinuing this wig now, so you may not be able to get this particular wig, but you will be able to get this particular colour. And that's why I've got it. So this colour, I haven't reviewed this colour before on any wig. It is Pastel Rainbow R. So it's Pastel Rainbow Rooted. So it's a rooted kind of blonde with rainbow pieces in. I'm really excited about this wig. So let me show you the cap first of all to show you a little bit about Rae. So as you can see, I'm wearing her. She's a short style. And Rae is kind of, you know, she goes into this really nice short style at the back, you know, really into the nape of the neck. And then she's got these longer curly pieces around the fringe. And I just love this wig. I love it the way it is. Okay, my favourite one is this Plumberry Jam. You know, now I've got it on, I really don't want to take it off. But I'm excited to review this colour. So in Rae wig, like most of the Rene Of Paris wigs of this style, they've got the breathable wefting at the back there. And then you've got the bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. So you just make them looser if you want to loosen them a little bit. And I find that this, you know, particular average cap on any of the Rene Of Paris wigs fit me perfectly. So this is a synthetic wig. It's an average cap. And at the front, it's got the lace front and it's got the lace part, okay, or the mono part. So you can see your, you know, thumb through, so it gives it the scalp effect. Obviously on the darker colours, it's going to look darker, so if you want to make it more realistic, you could easily pluck this part in. But I like it personally the way it is. I think it's very dynamic with that darkness of the root. I love it like this. And you can see how breathable it is, and it's just lovely. So I've sewn 2 wig clips in at the front array there. But this review, it's more about the colour than the wig itself, because as I said, you may not be able to get this wig anymore, but you'll certainly be able to get this colour in other styles. Now, the reason I wanted with this was just to see what all the fuss is about, because, you know, I know it's a blonde, so it's like a bit of a light blonde, like a champagne type blonde, but if you look very closely, it's got rainbow colours flowing through it. It's got kind of hints of peach and green. You know, it's kind of, I can't explain the colour, okay? It's just like something a bit different. It's very subtly done. You can't really tell unless you're looking up close. You know, it's more like a champagne-y blonde. Like when I'm looking at it from here, okay, you can tell there's something going on with the colour. But it's when you get close, you can see the little pieces running through. There's definitely greens in there. And, you know, some kind of peachy tones as well. So it's different. Rainbow. You know, think about rainbow, you know, the colours of the rainbow. But it's something a bit different. Now, this isn't a colour that I would rush out and buy again. But I'm glad I've got one so I can see what it's like. And the reason why I went for this colour, I got this brand new on eBay with the tags at a reduced price. So I got it a bit cheaper than it would be to buy it new. And I saw a lady do a little short review on YouTube in this wig. And I thought, wow, it looks amazing in that colour. If it wasn't rooted, I wouldn't have got it. You know, I remember when I first started looking around Rene Of Paris wigs and I really wanted Nico in pastel pink. And then I realised, luckily, before I bought it, that it's not rooted. And I thought, wow, thank goodness I didn't buy that, because it would be way too, you know, kind of bright for my face. So I like the rooting on this one. That's why I bought it. If this wasn't rooted, I wouldn't have got it, because I knew I would never wear it. But because it's got that root, I possibly will. And it's something unusual. And these little coloured wigs, you know, they're different and unusual. They're great for summertime. You know, they're great for special occasions. They're just something a bit different. So, you know, nobody is going to really be walking around with this hair colour. So it's really unusual. I'm sure this kind of stands out a lot more when it's on. You know, I've only tried it on just to make sure everything was okay with it when I bought it. I've been waiting to do this review. And in a longer style, I'm sure it would stand out a lot more in a longer style because you'd get more of a view of the hair. So let's get her on. And it's with great regret I take Rae off in Plumberry Jam because I love it. This is one of my favourite wigs right now. But I'm going to put my thumbs underneath the wig and just take off the wig and unclip the wig clip. So whenever I'm not wearing a wig, look at this gorgeous colour, amazing. I'm just going to put it inside out. So, you know, I don't need to put it on the wig stand because I can easily style it again. And I'm just finding my bag. I'm storing all my wigs now in freezer bags. These are gallon size freezer bags. I'm just storing it like that. I'm going to get all the air out of it. I'm sure there's a silica bag I've just had. So there's a little silica thing I've had somewhere. I've put it somewhere, wherever that's gone. I think it fell on the floor. You know, the little silica packets. I had one of them. I don't know what I've done with these. So I thought I'd put it to one side. It'll turn up there. I wanted to put it in here. Oh, it's already in there. See what I mean? Menopause braid. I've already put it in. See that little silica packet there? Just keeps any moisture out of the, you know, this bag. And then I'm just going to take all the air out of it and seal it. And seal it just like that. And then I'm going to put it into, you know, the containers for Rae. So that's how I store the wig. And if you want to know how I store my wigs, I've done a video in the wig tips and tricks playlist. And you can see how rather than having boxes everywhere, I just made more space by buying big plastic containers and then putting all of my wigs in bags, and they go in there very easily. So, you know, more space if you want more space in your space. So when I'm putting a wig on, I'm just going to undo the wig clips. My hair is all ready for this wig. You know, it's wet because I washed it, so I'm just pushing it all out of the way. Let me just see if I can get these little bits in a bit more because it's growing back now. So just make sure your hair is as back as it possibly can be, especially with it being a short wig. Probably just have to push this little bit in a bit more. So when you're putting a wig on, get your thumbs at the back where the label is, put the front about there, pull your hair in, put your head into the wig, put your hair in, align the ear tab so it's straight and then pull it up to your hairline. Very quick experience putting on a wig. So let's do it then. So I'm just pushing all my hair in at the back. I'm sure I'm going to love this more when it's on than when it's not on. And I just want to show you the lace front first of all. Look how natural the lace front is. I love these lace fronts on these Rene Of Paris wigs. I really do rate them and like them. And you can see that, you know, with me having brown hair, how natural the wig is, that, you know, it just looks really good. So I'm just going to make sure I've got it in the right place, and I have. Don't want it too high on my head. And then I'm just going to clip her in. So she's good to go. So straight out of the box, all I've done is sew wig clips in and plonked her on my head. She's just been sitting in that back. So this is really how it comes. And then you have the opportunity to style it the way you want it. So you can see the difference in Rae and Plumberry Jam, the darker colour, and in this gorgeous colour. So now it's on. I know you can see the green. Can you see the light? You're able to see it there. You can see the kind of the colours, very subtly done, very well done, running through this wig. So I find it's a lot better on than when you're just kind of looking at it on the table, because it kind of brings it out more when it's on the head anyway, because it's in that style. So it's very nice, you know, it's different, this colour. So I may get it in this colour in a longer style just to see what it's like. But I suppose, you know, you can see with a shorter style the definition of the colour anyway. So, you know, with Rae, you decide where you want it parted. So obviously it's got that kind of lace part or mono part there. So, you know, it gives it the scalp effect. But you have the choice, you know, whereabouts you want to part it. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to take her off and do what I did with my Plumberry Jam one. Just shows you how I get her ready to wear. So I'm just going to shake it out. And I'm going to grab my water bottle. This is what I did with my Plumberry Jam when it went into the perfect curl. So I shook it out and then hang it upside down. So you get the label at the back there. And then I'm just going to grab my water and just spray water onto it. Not much, just enough, a little bit. And then I'm just going to scrunch it. Just get a little bit of scrunch going on. You know, you can wet the whole thing if you want to. You could perhaps wet it in the sink and leave it to dry, you know, hanging up and give it a scrunch. But this does the job to give it a little bit more curl pattern because I like that. You might not want to make this wig curly. You might just want it straighter. And, you know, if you're looking for this wig and you can't find it, they do a similar one called Eden by Noriko. And I've got one of them and I've reviewed it. So the reason I know that is because when I wanted it in melted marshmallow and I couldn't get it, the company I bought it from emailed me and said, we haven't got that one. I haven't put my wig clips in. And we haven't got Rae in melted marshmallow, but we have got Eden, which is very similar in melted marshmallow. And I said, yeah, I'll have that one then. It's like Adeline wig. You know, I can't get Adeline wig anymore in melted marshmallow, but Ivana is very, very similar. So, you know, there's always going to be a similar one, especially if they discontinue a wig style. There's probably a reason because they bought something better out or maybe something similar is selling better. You know, that's probably what's going on. I mean, I don't know everything about wigs. You know, this is just from my own experience wearing wigs. But look at this. So, if this was not rooted, I wouldn't like it. Because with me being a natural brunette, the rooting gives it the illusion of it being my own hair. So even if the wind blows and you see my bio hair, my natural hair, it's still going to look natural. Isn't it pretty? So you can see even just putting a little bit of water on has helped to define the curl a little bit. So before I do the styling on this, let's just have a look at the colour. So again, Pastel Rainbow R. Pastel Rainbow Rooter. You can see it's very subtly done, isn't it? You know, these little pints of green and other colours going through. Very, very subtly done. You have to really look at it. You know, people will be looking at your hair thinking, is there some highlights in that? What's going on with that, you know? So let me show you from the side. Remember, I haven't done anything with it yet. I'm just showing you from the side, from the back. I love how it goes into the neck here. I love it how it kind of goes shorter at the back of the neck. It's really feminine as well, flattering, because you've got the ease of it being out of your neck, which is great for the summer months as well, or if you're having hot flashes, you know, if you're on menopause like I am, perimenopause, but you've got the flatteriness of the little wave and the longer pieces coming round the face. So it's a really pretty style. I really do love this wig. And that's why I've got it in so many colours. Because I thought, yeah, that's definitely a style I'm going to get wear out of. And I am. So, you know, I've got a bit mad. But it's because of eBay. I've managed to get a lot of them from eBay and got it in a lot of colours. The only colour I really wanted it in, I can't get it in, is melted marshmallow. But, you know, this is good enough. Because it's still got that blonde and then it's got something else going on with it. So, pretty. So again, if I just kind of take the time, use your heat of your hands. My hands are a bit cold, you know. But if you use the heat of your hands, it's going to train the hair. So don't worry thinking, oh, it looks like that's falling in my face or what do I do? You just use the heat of your hands to get it where you want it. You know, and you can obviously, you could use spray on this. You could use wig gel. You could use back combing a little bit to get it out of the face. But, you know, a little bit of water and the heat of your hands really is all you need. So it depends how you want to wear it, you know. Some people prefer to wear it straighter. For me, I like it with a little bit of curl. That's why I love the Plumberry Jam one, because with it being a darker style, you can really see the curl definition, which I love. I mean, you can anyway on this one. A little bit of wig spray, or even if you wanted to, because it's a lace front and it's really well done, this lace front. You could easily put a little bobby pin in or a little clip to hold it out of the way. Or even if you just wanted to put that clip in overnight to keep the hair there, to train the hair, it would work very well. You know, look at this, all these little kiss curls. They're so pretty. And then obviously you could spray more water on it and, you know, make it into your own. So I really love this wig. I think it's so cute and pretty. and different. So, you know, looking at it there, you can see it's less curly on the left side and more curly on the right side. But again, all you've got to do is scrunch. If you want to get that curl definition, and you can, you've just got to give it a good scrunch. And it's really nice. I love these kind of lighter colours with the root. And look, you can definitely see it on this side, that green coming through the front there, but it's really subtly done. You know, it doesn't look daft or over the top. It's just very subtly done. You know, and if you're after like a more of a high fashion colour, so maybe you want this in like a higher fashion colour, check out the Muse collection by Rene Of Paris. You know, they do some gorgeous kind of really unusual colours. All the Breezy Waves wigs I've done, I've shared. I love the colours. And I know they do a shorter style. I think it's called, is it Lavish Waves? No, that's a long one. Divine Waves or Chic Waves. I think it might be Chic Waves. And that's a shorter one as well. And it reminds me a little bit of the Tara wig from Rene Of Paris, but in a longer version and more of a high fashion colour. So, but you know, these are wigs I'm going to be getting and reviewing at some point. You know, because I'm just loving trying all the different styles, and you know, wigs are my passion. You know, wigs are my passion. Like for some people, clothes, makeup, shoes, going places, doing things. You know, my passion is wigs. So, you know, I treat myself to wigs every now and again. Why not? You know, like you treat yourself to going out for a nice meal or going somewhere. You know, I just get myself a gorgeous wig. So gorgeous. I really love how I've styled it with the little clip there as well. Just shows how different it makes the style. If I take it out as well, you know, you could easily kind of get it to stay that way. You could perhaps put this behind your ear. Remember, because you've got that root, you know, I mean, you could easily bring a little piece down there, and then it doesn't make that as prominent. So they'd probably be able to get away with that more with the Plumberry Jam or with a darker colour, because it's just so gorgeous, this wig. I just love the style of it, I really do. I think it's super cute and pretty, and I really like it. So I've got good things to say about this Rae wig, I really have. And I'm really grateful that I managed to get it in the colours. So watch this space, I've got it coming in a few more colours soon. If you like the wig and you want more information on this wig or the colours, check out the wig review playlist. But like I said, if you're struggling to get it, there are styles very similar out there. You know, you could easily email your wig company that you go to and say, I want Rae from Rene Of Paris. I can't seem to find it in the colour I want it in. What do you suggest? And then they can offer you an alternative, like Eden from Noriko or other wigs. You know, I'm sure that John Renault and Raquel Welch and Ellen Villa do similar wigs to this as well. So again, it depends, you know, where you order from and what type of wigs you like. You may love the style, but maybe you don't like Rene Of Paris wigs and you want to get a different type of wig. So let me know in the comment section, and let me know what you think of this gorgeous colour. Isn't it subtly done? You know, really, really pretty. So Rae Wig from Rene Of Paris in Pastel Rainbow R. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.